wanna see me. I ain't hiding, I should sponsor a meet and greet. If your nigga come to me, boo, just relax. I just want the money, baby, I'm sending them back. Baby, I'm thick, I throw it back and that's that pressure. I might make them say my name for recognition. Yeah, you cute, but can you handle this way, baby? It really don't matter, baby, just hand me my fee. Keep it 100, you keep it 100, I'ma need a stack. Quit the talking, baby, we can cut the cash. Hoes mad, and bitches bitter. After he tap out, he can go back to being a nigga. Hello, welcome everybody. Good morning. So this is a quick live because, well, I haven't been live like in a minute, right? And I wanted to give some updates. So first of all, I'm gonna congratulate our barbarian Courtney, because Courtney made it to the debate league, right? The DABAT, Psychopathiesis League, because it's hard. You want to say the debate league, and it's like, which one? But that's what it's called. So he made it in. He did his what's it called, interrogation a couple weeks ago, but well, not a couple weeks ago, like last week. And we wanted to press him on some of his answers. I, for the life of me, don't understand all the barbarians who come up here and say that women can't lead and things of that nature. Well, he said something about that, but he also has been going through a whole lot of things, a lot of endeavors. And so, the time didn't come, but I did want to be able to come and say congratulations to him. And I hope that, what he has going on today, good luck in that, and that everything comes out fine, and we can see you in these debates. And so, to let everybody know, that debate season has started at the debate league. Well, it starts on the 22nd. So here's some of his,
But I'm not sure that you're familiar with the language you're utilizing, sir. Can you please inform the audience of the terms you're utilizing?
Listen to Courtney.
So, I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear to everybody. I've given him multiple times a chance to answer, and what he's done is tried to return volume.
It's 4 hours. So, but he did good. But he also said that a woman could not run the United States. And so I don't want to play that much of his thing, because when he comes back, we're going to be asking him some questions about that, because that was crazy. Okay, so let's see some other stuff. Oh, Honey has a debate on Honey. That's me. I have a debate on Saturday, and this is on Titans. We're on the second round of of our tournament. So, I'm going against Ben Eaton, not Ben Eaton like eating, but Ben Eaton, right? And our topic is: does government welfare programs help the black community in the long term? And I'm the affirmative. And so, you can come watch him get beat up, because that's what's going to happen here. Sorry, Ben. I love you. But I'm coming with it all. It is a tool.
Mhm.
However, we talked for a while on here. This was a good face off, but it was kind of hard for us to find something that we disagreed on, because we kind of share the same stances. He's even a male feminist, which is like wow. But so we did that. And then for Keisha, or Morphine asked the question today. I don't understand why she asked this question, other than to rage bait. But the question she asked was, is protection and providing expected or earned? Okay. That to me is a crazy question, because what the fuck? What are you talking about? Like, is protection and provided? Like, is it expected or earned? Like, it should just be respected. Oh, here he is. Hey, good luck today. I know you probably don't want to do no argument and stuff this morning. You have stuff going on later. But so I put the StreamYard down there for you, Morphe. But yeah, so it's like, is it earned? Now, this is my thing. Protection and provided, it doesn't have to necessarily be earned or expected. It could just be respected, right? I think that that's the key. I think the key is to respect somebody that is putting themselves out there for you like that. Because if you disrespect it, they can take it back, and it should be no harm, no foul. It should be, because they were doing something and you didn't respect it. So now they're not going to do it anymore, and that's just that. You can't just keep expecting people to just keep doing stuff for you, right? It's respected. You make um the environment for it to happen, and it happens. So that's what I was feeling about that. So we also have another conversation in the gauntlet yesterday. And this is what I was saying, ladies, tell men the truth. We were talking about sex, right? Oh, here she comes. I don't know if I should continue or wait. Hold on. Hello, Keisha or Morphine.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? How you doing, viewers?
What's up?
All right. So, see what had happened was I asked the men the submission earned. So I just had to ask the ladies: is providing and protection earned as well? I just, I had to ask.
That doesn't make. I don't think that makes any sense.
Why not?
Because what
What's
do you
not making
think?
sense?
Because, like, what do you mean by earned?
Like, do a woman have to earn his protection and his provision? Like, some women, I mean, well, not some women, but a lot of men on this post thought that he didn't mind earning a woman's submission. So I wanted to know, was that like the same? Or do women think that they have to earn it, or do they just expect that thing? You know?
Well, I mean, I think that I don't understand the protection part, unless, because nowadays most men, unless you have an unruly female, don't have to protect the female from anything except for their reputation. You're protecting their reputation. You're protecting their emotions. You're protecting their mental state, right? Like that kind of stuff. So I would feel like if you're in a relationship with that person, that's just something that you would want. Like, that's just, why would I want you to be? I mean, unless you're narcissistic. There are narcissists who do want you to be frantic and, like, always on edge. But in a healthy relationship, like, you would just want that to feel protected. You want them to feel like you're their safe space, men and women.
Well, I think this question is more framed in the beginning stages of hello and just meeting someone. So when you're
I mean,
asking
well, then that's
anyone,
not even a
anyone
thing.
asking,
If you're protect, that's nothing. I don't even know you. Hell no. It shouldn't even be talked about.
that's why I asked, is it earned? Because we're talking about learning someone, getting to know someone, and do you simultaneously earn these rewards? I guess you would say as well. Because I will say, if you ask me, is submission earned? I'm going to say yes, because that's no different than respect to me. But providing, let's take protection off. I would think providing would be the same. I think that's something that you would
Hey,
probably have
hold
to
on, hold
earn.
on. Respect? No. Submission is way more than respect.
Well, can we start off with one part of it? Like,
She said
like,
what?
there's a one part
Submission
of it
is
because it's
respect. Is she
multifaceted,
crazy?
though.
Submission is beyond. You can respect somebody and not be submissive to them. That's crazy. Submission? No.
Submissive. It's not
When you're
submission.
submissive, because if you're submissive, you're trusting somebody.
So, yeah. All right, so
Okay,
respect, not respect, trust.
you
There you
don't. I
go.
don't have to respect. I don't have to trust you to respect you. I can just respect. I can respect our differences.
And not trust you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll accept that.
So
Submission is
I'm like, I
trust.
can respect you wholeheartedly and still be like, I'm not gonna. So, because I don't trust you like that. I don't trust you with me and with the shit I got going on. You gotta be crazy. You gotta be crazy.
Give
No,
me an example of something that you respect but you don't trust. I think an animal is a good example.
an animal.
You
Yeah.
respect it, but you don't trust that motherfucker. Like,
Other people who you did like. So, for instance, I have a platform of people, right? I have, we got debaters, all of this stuff, right? I can
right?
respect somebody's platform. I can respect them and not put my platform in their hands. But I can collab with you. I collab with you. I can talk to you about it. I can do all of that. But I wouldn't trust you to like be an admin. I wouldn't trust you with nothing of mine. I wouldn't put it in your hands.
So
Just
trust
because
and
I
respect
like
is
you and I
definitely
can
different.
respect you. I
Yeah.
respect your movement and the things you do, but no. To put my stuff in your hands, that's a lot. That's why I'm like it's beyond respect. I
But
respected
is
plenty of
it
people who I put in my group. I would never put something in their hands like that. No, because I don't
so?
trust
Do
you with
you
everything
think
I
that
have.
providing can be earned? You as a woman and you're
I think
dating,
that it
y'all
just
talking, you
comes
can
with
earn.
a relationship, though. That's what I'm saying. Now, I don't know what is he providing.
I don't know, man. There's
Providing
nuances.
friendships, providing what?
Emotional support, fucking
Yeah, all of that comes with just being in a
spiritual
relationship,
support,
though.
all that other good stuff.
That just comes with healthy relationships. Like we can't keep trying to charge people for something that's already there. Like my mom used to tell me growing up, like you don't get reward points for shit you're supposed to do, right? If I'm passing in class, I'm on honor roll or merit roll. I didn't get reward points for doing that because I'm supposed to go to school and do my best, right? So why are you getting
Oh.
reward points for doing something that you're just supposed to do in a healthy relationship?
See, that's a good start right there. Like, if we are supposed to be doing things just because it's the right goddamn thing to do, what reward system are you really getting? I mean, this goes both ways, not just for women, but what reward system are you really getting? But is it not a reward system? It's like if
But
you
I'm
got
not.
straight A's and they gave you a ceremony for being on an honor roll, did you not earn that shit?
I mean, yeah, but what I'm saying is that like, it's like people want to reward shit because other people are below average.
Basically, basically, you're getting a
So
reward
because I'm
because
average,
you're above
I'm
average.
now getting an award. No, because it's average. I mean, you're doing work, right? You're passing, you're doing all of that. So because it's an average thing, people want to get rewards for it because there are so many people that are below average. Well, that doesn't make any sense.
So are we saying just for the
On a
viewers,
bare minimum, in a relationship, if you like this person, you want to build with them, you should be
yeah,
respecting them.
on a bare minimum. But
Yeah,
we
it's like the
what is
bottom.
being said in these social media streets, because this is where this come from, not real life, just social media. And these social media streets is that this is not of average. Like women are not doing this, and men. I mean, and women themselves don't feel like men are doing like they could just walk out the door and find any man that's going to do that. So this is why I asked this question. If everybody feels as though that they can't get this on a regular and this is so rare, then is it earned now? Like they
No,
earning this shit?
I feel like the problem is if you're not doing it, then you're not creating an environment for it to be done. If it's not happening
Ooh.
for you, you're not. I've had plenty of women who sit there and be like, "Ah, well, he didn't do this, he didn't do that." Did you ever ask? I mean, well, why should I have to ask? Because it's what you want. Because it's what you want. The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I heard
Ask.
that too. On the other side, for men, like communication is just like a sin for them. It's like why do I should you should just know. I'm like, why would they know? You ain't say nothing.
You ain't saying shit. Why? What is that? No. Yeah. So yeah, you have to ask.
You got
You
to
got
communicate.
people who date men who won't get them $1, but it go spend money at a strip club. They won't get them $1, but will go pay for a hooker because you never asked. You ever said, "Look, I need this money. I want this. I want that." You wanted him to want to do it. That's cute. Ask.
Well, that's cute. Closed mouths don't get fed, and that goes
Yeah,
both
just
ways.
ask. Just ask. Cause like, what the fuck? You waiting around like, oh, one day he's just gonna want to pay the water bill. No, ask, nigga. I need the water bill paid. You here? Do it. Thanks.
You over here doing dumb shit like leaving the water bill on a refrigerator or on the
Right.
table. Like he going just walk past it and
Just
pay it.
want
Like,
him
why don't you
to
just say
do
something?
that. Just ask. Just ask. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you shouldn't have to ask, you won't have to after a while because you're gonna know because you asked. You have
I
to
want to.
ask.
I should ask men is their protection. Is it similar to the way that women feel submission is? Like we feel like submission is probably
But
trust
they
more
don't
so than respect.
men don't even
So do
think
they feel the
protection is the
same?
same. Men be thinking protection means I'm protecting you from a fucking bear or from a fight or from an intruder.
Right?
Nigga,
They always
nobody's
think it
calling you. They're
physically.
calling 911 when it's an intruder, okay? We don't need that. We need you to be safe and smart, not stupid. Trying to be protector. Protect my mind, protect my body, protect my spirit, protect our emotions, protect our relationship, protect us from other people ruining us. Protect us from other things in life fucking with us and fucking with our mental. That kind of protection.
Yes.
Women have done it forever. Women have protected your the man could be cheating, they could be doing whatever. They protect their reputation. They try to
Right.
protect, all of these things, but it's like now we need that kind of protection. We don't need the other protection.
Well, y'all heard it first from the Barber Loaded.
Protect
The
her
it details
insecurities.
of protections
Yeah.
that we need. And most of them isn't physical from an intruder or getting physically attacked by this random ass motherfucker that we don't know that's probably never going to happen a day in our lives. I remember asking men in the back chat back in the day, how many times have they had a home invasion? These Negroes said zero. So they
Yeah.
protecting us from a phantom situation that never may happen, and then they thought that submission was supposed to be based off of this phantom protection that never may happen,
Right.
instead of it just being something that she trusts you, she's going to do this for you.
I'm trying to see if people can see this.
By the way,
We had this talk
yes,
yesterday.
they can see it.
Because speaking about men and a phantom thoughts, this was one of them. Having sex for hours.
Oh yes, oh yes, such a big discussion yesterday.
Why do we feel the need to have sex for hours, men?
Who? What
Why?
woman? What woman set this president so we could go
I
smack
don't
the
think
shit out
any
of her?
woman said it. I think it's a man. The man.
It's in his mind. They do come up with these phantom ass thoughts.
I think
Ain't
it's a
nobody
man
never
that did
tell you
that.
this shit.
A man said this president that, somebody's supposed to have sex for hours. Are they kidding? These things are on our bodies. Yes, here we go again, because I have no clue why grown ass men. This is my thing. We was talking to grown people, like we not talking to 20-year-olds. We ain't talking to 16-year-olds. We ain't talking to 25. We talking to people in your 40s, right? Still talk about hours worth of sex. Who? You don't know by now that you ain't having sex for hours? Like the time, like I'm just saying, the time is never actually that.
I, all right. So it wasn't hours. It was like 45. It was like up to an
No,
hour,
I said
45 minutes.
45 minutes, and they was acting like that was just the shortest amount of time ever. Niggas is not doing jumping jacks for 45 minutes. You're not doing cardio for that long. You're not. I'm
I
sorry.
heard
So
that
I'm trying to
humping is a lot of
understand
cardio for men. I
how
heard
the
that too,
fuck,
honey. I heard that
how in
as
the
well.
hell y'all thought y'all was doing this shit for an hour. Here you go. Black power back to you. Yeah, but it's just I think that the time gets construed because I done been somewhere and you feel like you done got turned every which way but loose, and you swear it's
Yeah,
been an hour and a half to 2 hours, and lo and behold, it's only been 30 minutes, and you looking like,
right.
dang,
20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's not even
I
that
just know I
long.
lost 5 pounds in this session.
uh, for y'all that can't see, it says that. Wait, stop
I'm
moving
about
it.
to read
It
it.
said,
The
"Oh, go ahead,
average
go."
time for penetrative sex, from penetration to ejaculation, is roughly 5 to 7 minutes,
That's
with
all y'all
most
need.
sessions falling within a range of 3 to 13 minutes.
That's all you
While
need.
pop culture often suggests much longer, studies show that times can vary significantly, ranging from less than 1 minute to over 40 minutes. Research indicates the median time is about 5.4 to 5.7 minutes. But intercourse lasting less than 1 to 2 minutes is considered very short, and it's also a concern if it causes distress to the partners. 3 to 13 minutes.
I don't
That's what
even
I'm
think
saying.
y'all need. Y'all just need 15 minutes if you just want to round it off to
Absolutely,
actually
20
get
minutes max.
30 minutes max.
I'm. If it only takes 3 to 13 minutes to come, and that's from ejaculation, and you doing all of that, come on now.
I
Well,
mean, I
45
just think
five
that
minutes is one round. That's what I'm saying.
if you add
But you have
foreplay
to
in there,
stop and then come back. Like it did say when I read one of the articles that you stop, like most times people do stuff like you'll be maybe 30 minutes, 40. Let's say you're doing long and you do 40 minutes, right? You
Mhm.
stop, right? You take your break, you smoke, you drink, you do whatever. Then you go back and do it again. Right? And so then, you're not just going for an hour straight or for 40 minutes straight and stuff like that. No. 20 minutes is pretty good, especially when it only takes 3 to 13 minutes to come. Like, I don't know. Why we playing with
20
people's
minutes is good.
bodies?
You spend, I would say, spend at least like seven, not 7 minutes. I don't even think a woman needs 7 minutes I don't want to say fellatio because that's weird. Foreplay. So 7 minutes of foreplay if you know you feeling frisky, you're a frisky lover, and
It's
then the
like
rest is straight up. Like you only need 15, 13 minutes of that. I don't even think you need 15 minutes of that.
this
13 is
says
good.
in the sex therapist and me kicked in. No one response is normal. There is a wide variation in the way individuals enjoy sex, which is true still. 20 minutes of in and out vaginal sex is near the outer extreme. Average is 3 to 5 minutes. Also, when surveyed about their sex lives, many men tend to exaggerate. 3 minutes becomes 15 minutes in the blink of an eye. That's all I'm saying.
It's all you men. It's all in your minds. All in your goddamn mind.
Yeah, so it's not that I don't think that people be going. I think that they don't realize because and think about how fast stuff is when you're in it, right? You're in the moment, right? It's like, oh yeah, oh, it's just this passionate love making, right? You're not gonna stop that momentum to stand there for 15 minutes while she's giving you foreplay. You've just lost all of the passion and all the momentum because now, okay, 15 minutes. Okay. Hey, y'all, now turn around. Okay, now now you coming from the back, and y'all telling me that she holding up her weight and your weight for 20 minutes while you're doing that. Okay. Okay, now turn around, turn yourself around. Okay. And now you keep going for another 20 minutes. Like the passion, all the momentum, all of that stuff, it's like getting lost in the 15 to 20 minutes that you're taking in each position.
I mean, I think blessed be, honey is more talking about just straight up Well, she not. You know, I tried to do this yesterday and keep thinking that she's talking straight up penetration, but this woman be talking about the whole goddamn thing. So I'd be like, damn, we gonna do all this in 15 minutes though. This seems like you're not really
Most people
taking
are
your
not
time.
nymphos.
You're not taking your time. I would say 20 minutes
Well,
with
because
at
I,
least
I
seven
like
minutes of
passionate
foreplay.
sex. If somebody is grabbing, they grab you by your neck, come on down here, be like, ooh, yeah, daddy, da da da. If I'm down here for 20 minutes, bro, you talking about a whole show done went by and we still in the same position.
I don't
We
want to be
still
in the
doing the
same
same
position
shit.
for for
What
for
the
two
fuck?
for 3 minutes. I don't want to be maybe longer than that because missionary is my favorite genre. So I would say like at least 7 minutes. Like after seven
I
minutes,
think
I'm
it's more in
bored.
the way y'all describing it because y'all keep describing it for an hour. That would mean that you're doing 15 minutes in one position and then switching after that. And then
No,
15 minutes and then switch it. And then 15 minutes and then switch it. And 15 minutes in another one and then switch it. Because for an hour, that's 4 rounds of 15 minutes in a position. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, what are we saying? Like, 4 rounds of
oh, she done
15
put
minutes
math
doing
into this
this,
thing.
and then stopping in 15 minutes. Okay, turn around and in 15 minutes. No, what's taking out all the feeling is making it last that long.
Lord,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
right,
That's what's taking
15
it out.
minutes
You
is
gotta you
long
gotta
and
be
shit in one
quick. You gotta be
position.
like, okay, dude, okay, all right, switch. Well, what I'm analyzing it because I think that people are exaggerating what they're doing and they don't realize it. They don't realize that you really weren't doing that for an hour. It feels like that, right? It feels like it's been an hour. It feels like, oh my God, because we done went and flipped positions 5, 10 times, da 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 da, that it's just been so long, but it hasn't been. Within one fucking Netflix show, Netflix, okay, you ain't motherfucking watched the another episode yet. Y'all still in the same episode, and now you taking a break and drinking your fucking water and getting ready for round two. Cause it's not
I
even an
I
hour.
I think I definitely with this knowledge, I've definitely probably took a little too long, but I felt it though. It wasn't like after we knowing all this and I felt it then. I'm like no, I felt it when it was happening. I felt this shit be a little too long,
Yeah,
and you
you
need
can
to
feel
hurry
it
up
get long,
and
but it's
buy,
like,
my dude. Like you need to hurry up and
yeah.
buy, cause like what the
No, I'm
fuck.
saying this is what I'm saying. Blessed be when you're connected, you're moving fast. You're doing a whole lot of things fast because you're passionately doing it. They're passionately grabbing you and they passionately getting it. It's like, oh man, oh shit. All right, come up here. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's da, da, da. All right. Okay. Well, ooh, let's do it this way. Ooh, you're constantly moving. If it's passionate, if y'all are passionate and y'all into it and y'all doing all of that, you're constantly doing stuff. So it's gonna feel like a very long time. But then it's not though. It feels like a whole lot is happening because a whole lot is happening, but it's not happening that long. It's not that long of a time because I tell you, if I'm all into it and then you want to take 15 to 20 minutes in one position, honey, um,
I can't do 20 minutes and 15 minutes in one position. In one place. Like I mean, my back is about to start hurting. I'm getting old.
at
I'm not
least
young anymore. Like,
they talking about so no one's gonna speak on the 3 to 5 business day vaginal swelling. Yeah, at least two. I'm taking at least 2 days. I need some ice.
right.
You want to
Like
be
all
doing
that.
stuff for that long? I'm
That's
gonna
a
need
lot.
some time in between. And don't think you about to wake up in the morning. Oh my god,
Girl.
it's
Oh
paining.
girl. And then get some morning because you got
It's
morning
pain.
wood.
It's so much
Mm-mm.
pain, and it's like women. We go through this and we be like, do it because y'all want to, but it's like we need to start telling y'all like, hey, no, hurry up and no. God damn it.
Encourage men to feel like they need more women because there's a such woman that's going to feel like this is too much. But do you understand that we all collectively feel that way? So there's no said woman that you can find. Like, not all of us, clearly, because blessed be. There's a blessed be for every fucking body. But
Yeah, like some people they can take it. I'm not one to be taking pain like that and just like keep it
she said
going.
punishment.
Yeah, I can't do it. Like, woo, I need time. Like I be needing time to like stop. Like, hold on, baby. It's just let me ice it. It don't even just be the outside, the inside too. You might be, oh, you go up in there and oh my god, I feel like you're ripping somebody apart. It hurts.
I mean,
So,
you know, if you have, it depends on what type of loving you're having and what type of size and your lever is. But I think if you're true to fit, if for most women, if you're true to fit that size, it's going to be a little
oh, okay.
discomfort.
So she's saying she wanted to last a long time, and then she gonna take this long break in between.
Oh,
But I'm saying, yeah, I don't. If I don't want to take a long break in between, then we need to be going like 20 minutes, 20 or 25 minutes.
I don't know about
And
these
then
breaks
that's it.
now.
If you want me to see
Ugh.
you tomorrow, right? Me and you are going to be laying in bed together every night doing stuff like that, and we're having sex every day. I don't need to be sitting here for 45 minutes every day doing it because the next day I'm not going to be able to do anything. So if we want to have sex more often than not, it has to be a shorter time. It has to be
Absolutely.
something that I can bounce back from tomorrow because if we're doing all of this all night, I'm not tomorrow. We're not doing shit.
In yesterday's conversation, that was the number one caveat was, is this consistently, or is this like, every 2 days, every 3 days, like what is the sex schedule, I guess you would say. But I think most men and all men is going to be like, yeah, I want this shit every day. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna agree with honey, let's shorten the time because I got shit to do and my vagina needs rest. So
Yeah, you can't every day. Come on now. Nah. My
like
man.
I don't know what woman you, I mean, women might got the time for this shit. I don't think life is going to grant you time like this after a while, unless you don't got no kids.
Yeah, like especially when you're in a new relationship, I think you do be doing it
Like,
every day.
like every
Right?
day,
And
all
then
the time,
after a
every
while
time.
you stop and you hardly do it at all. Shit, depending on your schedule. So it's like she make it sound like she got an iron coochie.
You gonna stop telling these
No,
people
you
my
said
my,
that it
my
needed to be
business.
long, and that's why I was like, I can't deal with a
He said
long
you gonna
period of
stop
time.
telling these people about it. Hey Rick,
But
you wanna read it?
what?
We can see it. It's I'm looking at the screen on the computer as I'm talking to you on the phone,
Oh
but
yeah,
they can see
exactly.
it.
How long should sex last?
Mm-hmm.
A recent question posed at the end of another essay here asked about the writer's erection going limp about after 20 minutes of sexual intercourse. And my immediate response to myself occurs for wow and no wonder. And then the sex therapist in me kicked in. No one's response is normal. There's a wide variety. I just read this part. Like that, sex is 3 to 5 minutes, according to recent survey. Vaginal sex that lasts 1 to 2 minutes is too short, and vaginal sex that lasts 10 to 30 minutes is considered too long. So this begs the question: considered by who? Which is that's like the truth, right? Who thinks that that's too long, or who thinks that it's not?
I would think that women may think it's too long, and men think that it's not long enough.
But I
Because
think that men think it's not long enough because of the stuff that women have put out there.
I do too. I said what
High
chick,
power, Psycho.
did this shit so we could,
Let the
smack her on
rain.
up like real quick because she fucked it up for the rest of
I
us.
think, yeah, but I'm saying that I think it's a man. I think men
Like power.
want to go longer because it's been put out there that women want that. Not, even though psychology is saying 3 to 13 minutes, which I'm sure to most women seems short too. Like, really? 3 to 13 minutes? Like, yeah.
I think 3 minutes is short. 13 minutes to the whole door. Like we're talking about the
No,
whole
she's just talking
duration.
about penetration. She's just
Oh,
saying
okay,
that.
okay, okay.
Um, It's
13
3 to
minutes.
13 minutes.
13 minutes straight up penetration. It sounds like a lot. It's not a lot though. It's not a
Yes,
lot
the
though.
hell it is.
But it do seem like a lot of just something going in and out you. Like you not touching nothing, you not rubbing nothing. You just that's all
Oh,
you doing.
why did she ask this? This lady here is something else. Hey, listen, the old ladies be tripping me out when they do this. Cause she's older. The person who wrote this psychology. But she's saying, does the time in changing positions count on the clock?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The time it take you to get your little ass or your big ass up to turn the fuck around and get on top or to get up on that dresser, all that take time. That's including.
No, but it doesn't take time in the action. So like you pause for a moment, you giving some pause, okay, and so then you're coming back. So they
It's
saying three
probably
to
like
13 minutes.
it's probably like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. You know, that shit counts.
Yeah.
How
But
we
it's
not
like,
gonna
see, this is that whole women versus men thing that they keep doing, but it's like, in all actuality, you want to be longer because you think the woman needs it. Like a lot of men want her to get hers first, and it might take longer. It might whatever. Some people don't, climax from penetration. All these different things. So men just keep going. But to think like if a man try to tell me like he's all night, I probably would be like, have a good day. Because we got time for that. I don't have time for that. That is Keisha, by the way. I don't know what's wrong with her thing. It is not a rose.
what, Rose?
Yeah, yeah. You got a vibration sound.
Like, where is the rose at?
You got a vibration sound going on.
Oh, that's my fan. Shut up. I like the combination of warm and cold air. Don't judge me.
So I don't know. But yeah, so this was the convo that we were having with the men, and they seem to think that like it's strange for a woman not to want you to last a million years. Are you cool? We
I
have to
want to
walk
know
around with this on us.
why men holding that shit so
This
long.
is
Because
part of our body. What are you
we
talking
we
about?
just read that y'all holding it and y'all sitting here trying to savor the flavor. Let it go. Just let it go. It's not you act like it's gonna get up and walk away. Just let it go. Let
And
the sperm go.
but I think women are also to blame because they need to just start telling them. One, tell them,
Yeah.
and two, clock it. I think men need to start clocking it so they can see the actual time it takes because it doesn't. You're not doing nothing for that long. It's not. You're not taking an hour. It might take an hour because of all the talking, the foreplay, the switching, the doing all of that. But the actual like taking that, yeah, it's not taking that much time.
Men want to lay in it. They want to savor in it. They act like this bitch, they ain't gonna never get it again. You know, y'all act like it's gonna get up and walk away in my yin yang voice.
We got Ask the Doc. What's the normal length of time for sex? Average time. Most men ejaculate between 5 to 10 minutes.
5-10 minutes. So you over here lasted 13 minutes. You holding it. Stop holding it.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go. Let it go everywhere.
But like I said, I blame the women. Because,
And
be
no,
acting
don't
like,
stop.
you gotta last
Keep going.
forever. You
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
da. I think women should learn. I think both should learn how to control yourself, control your orgasms, so that you can be a great partner to whoever you're with. If you can control that, then you both can enjoy it at the for the same length of time, and it's not gonna matter. You're not gonna feel slighted. You're not gonna feel like that was a waste of time or none of that.
No, put the comments back on the screen. Yeah, That's fine.
Yeah, yeah, that is true because under 3 minutes. Well, they did say 3 to 13 minutes, and under 3 minutes is considered too short. But Cat Williams said he give you the best 3 minutes of your life. You feel me?
If a man but if a man busts in 3 minutes, that is crazy. That is crazy. However, it's not about you busting in 3 minutes. It's about you getting back up and getting back in there.
Not get it back
Like,
up, please. She even giving motivational speeches.
get back in there. Get back in the game. Like, I don't think near woman is gonna care that you ejaculated 3 or 4 times in a 20-minute fucking round. Like, and if she do, get another one.
Is this part of the whole protecting? That would not be protecting your mental health if I'm gonna say something.
I'm just saying, let it go. Just let it
I know
go.
I should have had my dude get on here. I wanted them get up here and talk. And be like, yeah, no, she'll leave you alone for like 3 weeks. Don't do it.
They want to know where the men is at. Should we give them a man before we bounce out of here?
I don't know. They probably over here on Titans. They was just live a second ago. Mystic Humble Mystic. Humble Mystic be doing this thing over there.
I
The open
usually have no
panels.
problem getting the men's around. Let me go call some guys. Like, where the
I'm
fuck
like,
is y'all with this?
We about to leave. We can make this a bar baddies convo
Okay.
with you. Get some men up here and have this battle of the sex. Not battle of the sexes,
But just the
but
battle
just
of
battle
the
of the
sex.
sex.
I like
Understand,
that.
like, is it for the men? Is it for the woman? Is it because of the men? Is it because of the woman?
I
No, if you
mean,
bust in
yeah,
five
we need
minutes, baby.
clarity.
If it was a good 5 minutes, I will love you. That's all I'm saying. It was a great 5 minutes. I'm cool. We done did the foreplay and then spent 5 more minutes doing this. Hey, listen, thank you.
5 minutes
Let's
of
turn on some TV
penetration
and watch
after doing
TV.
some crazy shit before
Yeah,
penetration. That's good. That's good life. Cause you already bust your nut, girl. You know it and
yeah.
I
I've
know it.
already
So why you
came,
getting greedy?
and now you can come, and everybody's happy. Have a good
Right.
day.
Get yours first, ladies. Always get yours first.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine. Okay, now it's time for you. All right, and we're done.
And we're
Excellent.
done.
Let's turn back on Netflix.
I'm going on my game.
We're gonna watch Murder She Wrote.
I'm gonna listen to Murder She Wrote while I play The Sims.
All right, well, we play the Sim. Let me go ahead. I got this debate to get ready for. Don't got time for this.
This is a
That's what I'm
lot.
talking about. I got like, y'all, the debate league. Like, the season is so close. So like, we got like debates back to back. Like, you gotta constantly be ready for a debate. This is gonna be tough. Well, the debate I picked against Ben is tough too, but I kind of picked it for that reason so that I could like challenge myself for the upcoming debates I have. I'm going against Lucky. What is going on here? Well, Crash Out, let me tell you. Right now, I'm talking about my debates because that's what I would do after 5 minutes of sex. But what we're saying is that
Ah,
I'm
clock that,
saying is
clock that. Did y'all get it? Did y'all get it? I got it.
what we're saying is that men be trying to take hours for sex and it's unnecessary. And we're trying to understand who is to blame for that. Is it the women for saying like they are not satisfied unless they like going all night, or is it just the men? And then it's like, are you taking that long? Are you actually taking an hour or two, or are you taking 30 minutes and it just feels like it's an hour, which is what I think. I think you're taking about 20 or 30 minutes and it feels like it's an hour.
In next show with the Bar Baddies, we're going to have a nice guy interviewed as we have this conversation because that's the format that
Let's talk
these
about
ladies
battle
have put.
of the sex. And then
So
also, wait, there was
go ahead,
another
go ahead.
thing said too. People
What
were
was
talking
that?
about transactional sex, right? So if you're 15 or 20 minutes, like, oh, that must be transactional, like, maybe somebody paying for it.
Word.
Men, let me help you out here. I know that this is probably gonna stress y'all out. Okay. I know it is. But let me tell you. Are you
Let
ready?
them know. Let them know.
Are you ready? If you're paying for sex, she don't give a fuck about your sex.
You
She's
understand
there
that?
for the money.
Say it again. Say it one more time so they can understand.
Okay? She is there. I just wanted to let y'all know. She's there for the money. She don't give a damn about your sex.
She don't care.
She is there because she's getting paid. Why
I hope
you
y'all
care?
got the message. I really hope you got the
Rating your sex. She's not talking about it later, unless it's great.
the,
And
the
then
PSA. I hope
because
y'all
if
got the
it's
PSA.
great, she's like surprised, right? But if somebody is paying for sex, she do not care about your sex.
She don't
So
care.
that's the thing. She's not caring about it. So when you're going to somebody and it's transactional, please don't think like you're gonna leave there and she like, man, he was this, he was that. She's leaving there counting her money. She don't care. She's there to get paid. So don't think that if women are talking about their sexual encounters, they're gonna be talking about anything transactional. If she was having sex with somebody to get her rent paid, baby, however he did it, she don't care. Her rent is paid.
Right.
Like,
That
you
was her
understand what I'm saying?
objective.
That's what I'm only
The
doing this for
objective
that.
was to get the money to get to buy, purchase, or pay for something else.
She's
And
there
that
for
was
that.
that she reached her objectivity, bro.
Right. That's it.
She completed the mission. It
She's
wasn't
there to get
about
paid.
caring
So
about how you nut or how you
when we're
fucking. It
talking
wasn't none of
about
that.
desirable sex, it would never be a transactional situation.
Right.
Because desirable sex is with somebody who you desire, somebody who you like, or somebody who you really wanted to have sex with, and they either turned you off, or they were too long, or they were too short, or something like that. But if it's
Right.
transactional, we're not talking about the sex because the whole reason she's there is for the money.
And just because we're saying too long, well, you already know when a woman says it's too short, she's enjoying it, right? So she's telling you it was too short. So take that as a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing is you ain't last long enough. The good thing she was enjoying it and then you fucked it up. Okay? So then when it's too long, that means she's enjoyed herself and now you're kind of like numbing up the situation. Like you taking the sensation out
Right
of it
now, I
all.
can't even bask in the enjoyment because like you're just still going, and now I'm trying to wonder what the fuck is wrong with either me or you that it's happening like this. Like, why are you still in here?
Right, right. Insecurities creep up. We're women. We're not men. This is the difference. We're gonna talk about this in the next show with the bar baddies.
First of all, hoes get paid.
How hoes fuck for the fuck of it. Whores get paid.
So he's like, that's what we call my definition of horror. Hoes fuck for free. Yeah, but
Right,
see, they were saying that if you wanted 20-minute sex, they were thinking it was transactional, meaning
right,
like, oh, you must just be getting paid for it. And that's what, well, if somebody was getting paid for it, they don't care about if the sex was good or not.
right.
They're here to get paid.
Absolutely.
So they're not rating your sex because, hey, I was, I'm here for the money. You
That's
paid me to
all.
be here, so I'm here. Shit, I'm not here.
That's it.
Now, when you want to do it, it's because you like the person or you like the sex. What are the two? You really like that person or you really like their sex. That's it. But if it's for money, you don't care about the sex. You don't care if it's good or bad. You just want the money. So we're not rating that. Nobody's rating a transactional situation. We're rating things of this is somebody who I really like, who I really wanted, and they suck. They take too goddamn long, or they're too short. And mainly it's that too long one that they had a problem with. They just couldn't imagine a woman feeling like a man was taking too long.
Imagine trying to tell a man that you enjoy your sex, but he just taking too long.
Well,
And
I
he
do
over
that
here
a lot.
telling you,
I would
but I
say.
like you. I like the feel of you. I like being inside of you. All this shit is supposed to be flattering, but I'm telling you physically, this is not feeling good. I
But
don't give a
if
fuck about none of that.
yeah, yeah, like
Like,
what are you saying?
like, this sounds really emotional. And I'm telling you, physically, I could have these emotions, but it's not translating physically. My body don't work like that. I don't know if your body works like that. I'm not a man, but my body don't work like that.
Then it's like imagine it's like, okay, well, I don't want things to go that long. Oh well, fuck it then. We can't be if you don't want to have sex for an hour or two. Like what? Like okay, but it's certain things that you don't want done, right? And I shouldn't just do it whether it turns me on or not, even if you don't want it, if you don't like that.
Right. Like what happened if I want to perform foreplay on you? We were talking about head. What happened if I wanted to do that hard as hell? Like I just want to suck the shit out of it. You don't take pleasure in that. That's not your thing. Not saying that's not all men thing. It's just not your thing. Said man, we're talking about. I'm gonna just keep doing it because I like it. You're gonna just take it, really? I dare a woman to do that. I dare a woman to take
Most
that to
women
her.
do though. I think that's the problem.
Women
Most
do it.
women
Men
be
don't.
like,
Men be like, no, I'm not
like a
doing
lot
it.
of
I don't
my
like it.
exes didn't know that I didn't like stuff until after I was no longer with them, and that was because I was with them, so I did it because that's what they wanted, right? So I'm here. All right, fuck it. You know, you taking too long. You're doing this, that, and the other, but we're together, and I'm just dealing with this. But like, they be like, "Well, you love doing it." Well, no, actually. Like what? Yeah, no. Well, a lot of people do just do stuff because it's what your man wants, and so then we got men running around feeling like everybody just like that shit.
Well, yeah. And like she said, ladies, y'all need to start speaking up because um, don't be afraid of losing a guy because men are more understanding than you think they are. Especially when you're explaining this shit from a physical standpoint. And here's the thing. Not their insecurities, but their ego is going to make them feel like they're such a big guy down there. So, girl, just had a conversation.
Right, like that's why I like just start telling people that because men think I don't know. I guess they think that everybody is rating their sex. Their transactional situations are getting rated. Their love situations are getting rated. I don't think it's getting rated though. I don't feel like. I just feel like if you're with somebody, y'all both should look for the best situation for you both. And if somebody wants to have sex for hours, kudos to them. But I feel like women need to tell them like we not, this is part of my body, and it, has to rest. It's a muscle. It's.
I mean, what's this guy name?
Psychopathia.
Psychopathia.
Yeah, I'm part of his league, his debate league, or the league that he's the head of. I don't know if it's
Shout
his
out to you,
league, but
Psychopathia.
league
Nice to
is
meet you.
we all just
I'll
got
be
on
out the mix, but I'll be around.
there for free.
He said, I mean, I'm not going to jump into the comic villain topic you mentioned, but,
I know
we're
what
off
comic villain
topic.
topic. I don't know which one. I gotta look. Oh yeah, the comic villain. Yeah, I did. Because I was talking about how because they were saying that your trauma is not a excuse for like bad behavior, basically, right? And I'm
Yes, it
talking about
is.
how nowadays it's not an excuse. Actually, it's not though. But what
It's a
I'm
great
saying is that
excuse. Okay,
nowadays
nobody says. I
they
will argue
give
that.
all these villains backstories, right? So
Absolutely.
every villain now has a backstory. They have an origin story for a villain origin, right? And so
Right.
now we have these people who they're feeling the Joker side, right? You feeling the side of Cruella Deville. You feel this side of, you know what I'm saying? All of these people who were growing up, they were just the bad guys. They need to be dealt with. They're the bad guys. Now it's like this sympathy for them and their story, and well, this is why, and this is what made them this way, and all this other shit. And it's just like, that they're kind of making it where it is a thing where you're thinking about, well, why did they do that? Why are they evil? Why is this? Like, we need to get to the root of this problem. We need to, so we can understand them being bad and understand their trauma.
I mean, you got to think about your villain at the time. I mean, if you want to go to the comic books, all to Disney, especially Disney. I would say especially Disney. Their villains had a crazy ass fucking backstory, so you understood why the fuck they doing the shit they doing.
But then
We could go.
does that excuse the shit that they're doing?
It's not an
Because it
excuse.
gives
It's a
them a
reason.
reason.
Yeah, like it's
Right.
not an
Okay, but
excuse.
what
It's
is
just a
this reason
reason.
though? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a cause
Like,
and effect. It's a cause and effect. People think that the cause is an excuse. The cause ain't an excuse. It's just the cause. You
but
want it to
can
be
it
an
be an
excuse.
excuse though? Like, for instance, like I feel bad for um sometimes when you're looking at people who grew up in a certain kind of situation, who grow up in
Yeah.
like abusive homes, right?
Right.
And then they get older and then they're abusive, right? And we know psychologically that there is a circle that goes with that, right? But then it's
Right.
like when you didn't have a choice growing up to be in this situation, and now you're perpetuating the situation as an adult, because you didn't get help, you didn't get this stuff growing up. You know what I'm saying? Now you
Yeah.
have to kind of take it on your own. And it's like, well, we're not giving them a pass, right? But you're putting them on the same level as somebody who did grow up with all of that and just chose to say, fuck off. Fuck my good ass upbringing. Fuck this. You did me wrong. I'm gonna do this to you, and that's just that. And they don't even have a trauma behind them, but they're put on the same. They're put on the same. They're standing on the same ground, and they're getting
Hmm.
judged the same way. Is it fair?
I mean, fair is objective. Okay. Let's just say that. Like fair is objective. Because fair it has a bias in it depending on who is looking at this. It's a built-in bias at that.
I'm
In the
saying,
words that, Barbara
yeah,
Loden would say.
it's
It's
an
built-in bias.
excuse. I think it's an
It's
excuse, but I don't think people have to deal with you because of it.
right.
Like,
Right.
yes, you do have an excuse for your actions, right? How you grew up, the things that you've seen, the things that you went through. You have an excuse for your actions, and I also don't have to deal with those actions. I can just leave. Like, I could
I
just
can
choose
keep
to not be
in
around you.
and if I can, I could keep you away from motherfuckers I love. And that might be a city block or a neighborhood. If I can't, I'm gonna
But
just keep
people
you
will
away from
say,
people I
but yeah,
love.
that because the topic was like, is it an excuse? Is trauma an excuse for bad behavior? And it's like,
Absolutely.
yeah, it is
I
actually.
said absolutely. I said absolutely. I was like, well, yeah, absolutely.
Because
We
when
can break this
somebody
down.
is having bad behavior with no trauma, it's like you have no reason for this. You have no
That's
reason to do this.
psychopathic. We call that psychopaths. That's what we call
Like, you
them.
have no, yeah, you have no reason to be doing all of this stuff. But if if they did have this background, you kind of understand why they're doing the things they do, and it's like your feelings are valid, but your behavior is not, type thing.
Right.
Your feelings about it coming from and why you feel that way, but your behavior behind your feelings is not valid.
Well, I mean, we're not bashing the psychos. We're just saying that y'all don't have no reason, cause, or anything that has, we would say, pathological reasoning why the fuck you are the way you are. I guess you could say you were born that way. Hey, you know, you wasn't made, baby. You was born. You was created. Okay, so that's a little different. That's a little different. That's a chemical balance. It's not your fault. That's not your fault. They chose this life. You ain't choose to be a psychopath. Are you talking, honey, or did you just get quiet and I can't hear you?
I got quiet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. I do because well, you know what's gonna go along with that too. If you excuse people's trauma, the behavior, then they're gonna be start talking about the black woman and the black man, and the trauma that we've been through and the behavior that behind that and everything else. So
It's not an excuse. It's just data. Like if you was programming a computer, right? You gotta program this data. It's not about how you feel about it. You gotta program the data so you could come out with a better solution. And so you can understand where the problem is and how to fix it. That's all it is. It's not so you can fucking dwell in your feelings about the problem. Who gives a fuck about your feelings?
well, most people are all feelings. Right. I was just talking, we were in a barbarian thing yesterday, and I was just talking about black people with okay, let's say somebody asked you, they was like, I'll pay you $50 an hour to garden. We're gonna be planting, carrots and vegetables and flowers and stuff. $50 an hour. Now, you ain't gonna know shit about gardening. You're gonna accept that.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be like, absolutely, $50 an hour for sure. I'm there. Okay. Now if they said I'm gonna pay you $50 an hour to pick cotton, even if black people accepted it, there would be a pause first. And the pause is because of the feelings behind picking cotton for black people in America. Right? Because we still have that emotion behind us from our ancestors, from slavery, and from things, even though we didn't go through it. Right? But
Mm-hmm.
somebody coming to a group of black people and offering them $50 an hour to pick cotton almost would be a slap in the face at first. Then people would be like, I mean, it is $50 an hour. And shit, I go pick a $50 an hour. Fuck that shit. You understand what I'm saying? But the
Right.
very first thing would give us pause because it'd be like, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They can't. So it's like our emotions behind stuff definitely is a big thing.
Our emotions, right?
Just because standing behind somebody talking about picking cotton, even though they're trying to pay you $50 an hour, it's the picking cotton. $50 an hour to garden. I mean, we ain't even thought about it. As soon as they
Right.
say pick cotton, it's like,
You
what?
know,
I mean, I guess, then you start thinking about your ancestors. You weren't thinking about your ancestors when you did nothing else. When you was on the
listen, if
corner,
I'm thinking
when you
about
was
my
out here doing all
ancestors,
this shit, you weren't thinking about them. But when they say to pick,
if,
for whatever reason, it just comes in your head, and now you're all full of emotions and
right.
slavery and everything else that popped up and all kinds of stuff. Even though they're offering to pay you a lot of money to do it, so our emotions drive us a lot more than what we're thinking and what we're saying, because that just statement right there, it strikes every black person.
Go pick some cotton for $50. You go think about how it felt for, slaves to pick cotton. The first thing I'm gonna think about is how it felt for slaves to pick cotton, and
Right.
I want PPE, nigga.
For
Do you know what
free,
that is?
right? It
Protective
just
gear. Like,
right. Right. So it's like you know, you it our emotions still drive us, and it's still something to this day that we do deal with, and we can say that we don't, but just that right there, I know is a thing that gives everybody pause. And it should, and it's a good thing, I think, still, because it means that we haven't lost it all completely.
right. Like we ain't lose the sentimental value of what that
We
means.
haven't lost, yeah,
But
what has been done to us, regardless of what it said. Because I know people would do it. I know people would, yeah, hell yeah, $50 an hour. But it will. The first pause there is all that I would that I'm talking about.
well, it would be
Big
everybody's
cotton.
pause before they say
Okay.
a morphine statement like, "Where's the PPE?" Because back in the day,
Right.
slaves had blisters and all types of shit, and it's hot out here. Do we got hazardous pay? All that. Like, I'm about to start thinking about everything our ancestors went through too, just in
Right.
different ways.
So it's like
Yeah,
that trauma, we can't keep throwing it away because it still lives in us too. It lives in us and lives in everything that we, what I'm saying, here doing. So we gotta give trauma something.
Yeah.
It has something to us, right? It has some kind of origin story to us Black people in America. So we can't throw away and say, well, we can't. Oh no, we shouldn't care. Like when Black people, somebody nigger this or nigger that, and they get to like haul off and punch them or something. People accept that because of the trauma. But then you'll turn around and say that trauma isn't a reason, isn't an excuse to people's actions.
It's an excuse for you to punch this person
But
that
somebody will punch
straight
an
up
old ass white person who was
that
racist as fuck, right? And they
yeah,
be
who was
like,
racist as
yeah,
fuck,
you know,
hurling racist things at them, and
yeah,
you're
and people will champion that. Now you wouldn't champion them, never ever hitting some old ass lady, but or old ass person. However, when it came to that, and it comes to the trauma that comes behind our ancestors and things like that, people accept it. They're okay.
in a history about it, because historically they said those things, and it's not like historically we punched them in the mouth, and historically we haven't. So everybody want to break the chains of curses of not punching y'all motherfuckers in the mouth or
Right. I'm
saying shit
not
like
not getting
that.
you not paying, not you guys paying for what you did to our
Yeah, right.
ancestors, and so we want to do that for you. However, my thing is that we'll do it there, but nowhere else. You don't exercise the voting. Half people don't exercise voting, and people die for you to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People don't exercise them getting jobs. They don't exercise all the stuff that our ancestors died for, but will quickly punch somebody or react in a emotional way to that kind of stimuli because of trauma. And we will say it's okay. But then turn around and say that your trauma isn't an excuse for your actions. So like, we gotta think about those kind of things.
Yeah, absolutely. And that goes out for the conservatives too, because your trauma dictates your accents of being conservative. You got tired of being in the hood and getting shot at. So,
Oh my
you know,
god.
say go
Well,
play.
I think Black people should be part of the conservative party. I might do a presentation on that. Why I think Black people should be part of the conservative party. I bet you somebody would try to debate me on it.
I wouldn't debate you because, I don't have the tools for that, but I would have a lot of shit to be talked. It would be a lot of shit to be talked about that.
Why
Because
that
I want to
conservative party
know
is
if you
where we
give
should be.
some good reasons why. Like, what's the key points? What does this benefits us? How does it benefits us?
How would it? How would
How
it?
would
Because
it?
we're not there yet. But
Yeah, okay. I'm
I think
talking shit.
conservative party, the ideals of the conservative party would help us more. But because the conservative party right now does not, the Republicans are a conservative party right now. The Republicans don't stand on the values of the Republicans right now. So of course it would be a blurry line because it doesn't look like a bipartisan system right now. It just looks like a system of favoritism for
Absolutely.
certain candidates, right? So if we had a bipartisan system that was clear cut and people stood on the ideals of the parties, we would see why this side might be better than that one.
I'm looking forward to this. This sounds interesting because you definitely got to break down what the Republican Party stands for, and how conservatism flows into that Republican Party and why it will benefit in not just today in the moment, but long run. Like give
So
it 5, 10 years trajectory
yeah,
for
yeah, it
Black
needs to
people.
be it would need to be that. The Green Party to me, I when I was younger, I was all like, yeah, the Green Party, like, why isn't everybody, fucking with the Green Party? To me, in the United States, the way that they have it set up, the Green Party just takes away from the Democratic Party. I mean, well, it just takes away from like the voting of the bipartisan. So it's like you vote for that, and then um you're voting, basically you're taking away the vote for the other part that could have helped you, right? So it's kind of like I don't know, it kind of takes away. But because I actually agree with most of the Green Party candidates are, especially as a young person. Yes, young person, or young people would definitely do that. But it's like to be able to in this United States get enough people to vote for it to matter.
Right. It needs a foot. It needs a footstool. I mean, I had this conversation with
Oh,
an
really?
independent party that was running at the same time with Trump, but he just didn't have enough like a footprint at all to do anything. But he
Yeah.
stood for
So
some good shit. Can you explain the Green Party for the people?
the Green Party is a left-leaning eco-socialist political organization focused on environmentalism, social justice, nonviolence, and grassroots democracy. It was founded in the 1980s and advocates for green energy, public banking, and progressive social policies. The core values are ecological wisdom, social justice, grassroots democracy, and nonviolence. As you see, like this here is the reason why you see a lot of young people who like this party. Really, I liked it when I was younger. Can't you just find out? Yeah, when I was like in high school, um, I liked the Green Party, but it was like they just will never get enough votes to matter, and so it kind of just takes the
Hmm.
vote away from a Democratic. It kind of just
Yeah.
all those people could have voted for the Democratic Party and they may have won, and then you vote for the Green Party, and it's like then now the Republican Party will win because you split those Democratic votes between
Right. That's what I
the
was told
Green
as
and the
well.
Democrat.
Hmm. The
So
Green Democrat has to what I was told he has to go into the Democratic Party as a regular Democrat. Like
yeah, but they run on different things, and that's the issue.
I know.
Their ideals don't necessarily align with the Democrats completely because they're even more left. Like they're like way like
It like if
way
there's
on
a
some other
far
shit.
yeah, if it's a far
And,
left, that's what the Green Party would
and it's
be. Would you
on
say that?
because the Democratic Party right now, their left is like it's just too inclusive. It's not focusing on the stuff they're focusing on. It's just focusing on including all the weird people. And that's not what everybody's looking for. Yeah, we want nonviolence. Yes, we want that. That's not inclusion though. That's something else and they need to work on that. Um hold on. So well, Mulatto, see what the problem was this was supposed to be a short show. I don't know why it's an hour. So
It's
the
all honey's
historian
fault.
The historian Barbarian says any viable third party needs to get set up in every state and every district so that their candidates can be fully certified. Until then, they're useless.
That's what she
And
said.
and the
Hmm.
thing is, I said this about African Americans in the Republican Party, and that we needed to do that. In which Damo was trying to tell me like they would just block it, da, 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 da. How do you think that's gonna work? Um, and we could just make our own party, which we could, right? We could do that the same way that they did that and try to. I don't think that we have enough people to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think we have
Um.
enough people in the know. We have enough people. I don't think we have enough people um, who keep their ears and eyes on politics to do that.
Right, because you got to pull from two different parties to make that party a number to mean something. Like, and that's a lot. Like, you got to pull for the Republicans and the Democrats to make your party even have a number. And
We
and
might
if
do
you
a show.
don't, you're just taking away from either party. You might be taking away from the Republicans and giving the Democrats a win, or taking away from the Democrats and making the Republicans win. But you're not taking away from both parties to make you win.
Right.
So
So
that's gonna be the
yes,
issue.
it would take
It's
a
a
long time.
triangular math equation that's happening right now.
Thank you guys. We'll probably do an open panel later, or maybe I don't know. It's gonna be midweek madness. I think. Oh no, it's Tuesday, so we might do an open panel later. For everybody. Well, the barbarians might do it. Apollo want to go live every day. I don't know. So okay. Well, later. You want to say anything?
Bye. Bar baddies. Bar baddies. Bar baddies bringing information to you. Lock and loaded, finna get the whole crowd moving. Level up the game, make way. Bar baddies in the building. We here to fill your cup. Get this tea, pick it up. Bar baddies bringing information to you. Lock and loaded, finna get the whole crowd moving. Level up the game, make way. Bar baddies in the building. We here to fill your cup. Get this tea, pick it up. We in the building, gon' stuck with us. Come on, run the mud with us. All these thugs quacking, what's a diva? Cause they not with us. License is businesses, we all know just what it is. Friendship goes, all you folks wanna come and get it in. Who the sexy one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Bar ready, stepping in the building, bet you he gon' fall. I like to stun on niggas, come and be my trampoline. All the pseudo judo, you ho, come and watch us do our thing. You know me, research, show news, bow, honey. Bitch, you couldn't pass a crash test and you the dummy. Bar ready, speaking English, bar bucks and money. And this is a choir test, I know you can't relate, bummy. And when we sing that leak, click that shit. Run the views up, baby, hit that lead. Write your favorite baddie in the comments, then. It's the bar reloaded, come on, welcome in. Bar baddies bringing information to you. Lock and loaded, finna get the whole crowd moving. Level up the game, make way. Bar baddies in the building. We here to fill your cup, get this tea, pick it up. Bar baddies bringing information to you. Lock and loaded, finna get the whole crowd moving. Level up the game, make way. Bar baddies in the building. We here to fill your cup, get this tea, pick it up.
Bar baddies stay poppin' this shit. For Barbelonia the bow. Cause Shay and Tay rested and honey make your diva life look bummy.